Hey, it's your bud. Okay, so what I've decided to do about that situation is what I always I'm gonna finish it. I might not do it during the time frame. I just won't give it to CG Talk anymore, and I really want to disassociate myself from them, and because I don't play that. You know, I don't care who it is. That was a moderator that allowed that behavior, and I've devoted a lot of information to them, and I've done enough. I've done good there, you know. So I'm just gonna move on, you know. And I've been there for 7 years, and I think I generally just outgrown them. You know, there was a time when I would go there and I would, you know, be really hyper about, you know, learning and growing from them, but really I don't learn or grow from them anymore. And more or less, I'm teaching there. And so I teach and give out all the kind of information and stuff like that. And I've done that. So, you know, and it made me realize, like, you know, maybe I just outgrew them and it's just time to move on, you know? So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to focus more independently and study my work and really just get into my own, do my own thing. And it's actually kind of freeing. It actually is a very freeing feeling, you know, knowing that I've kind of cut the ties and stuff like that. So that's a beautiful kind of thing for me, you know. That's how I feel like it, you know. It's like I'm not dependent on what other artists doing or anything. So I think generally around the boat, I need to do that. Like I said, I'm going to support my group, and that's about it. And because I still have a lot of work that I need to do. This would be a fine challenge and stuff, but I only want to do it for my benefit, and that was the case anyhow. So it's no love lost, and we'll just keep moving forward. It's so funny because the guy that posted it on the Facebook, he posted a link discussing the talk, and it's so funny because I had an issue, the same issue, where I had to leave, you know, the group that I belonged to then, because of, you know, bickering and stuff like that. I just don't have time for it. I'd rather, you know, make money or grow and grow my career and stuff like that, and develop and evolve. You know, I just didn't have time for that kind of thing. It was very counterproductive, and it was not in league with my personality or things that I do. And I have grown exponentially since then. And so but I was trying to be very careful not to post something that might be controversial on that particular link. So I went to CD Talk and did the same damn thing. So I don't know. It was just probably a good omen, so to speak, you know, that it's just time to let them go. And a lot of the forums and my online presence, I'm just too much online, you know, and then some of it makes me paranoid anyhow, because, you know, they're always copying everything you say or do, especially me. So, you know, and really a lot of stuff I've actually let slip, like through my photo bucket on CG Talk when I was in that first contest with them. And I've contributed a lot to that group and stuff like that. So I've done as much as I could do. And if they can't appreciate it, then Bafan Ghoul on you. You know, I mean, what can I say? I'm not sure what that means, but, you know. Anyway, so I feel good that I'm just going to just really, you know, I probably need a break anyhow. And so my motion capture studio, you know, like I said, I incidentally found out that the building had sold, and you know, by just going in Starbucks talking to one of my friends, and he told me that it was on the radio. So now I got to deal with that. That's a setback. I wouldn't say this is this with CG Talk is a setback, but it's just those kind of things. So you know, and I still want to get that Asa character. It's modeled and everything. The thing is that I was trying to get it printed. There were some problems with that. So I still have a lot to do. Man, I am going to work on the character. I am going to finish the character, but I would rather do the character in a more organized way than a rush way. And so that's what I want to do is a character development process. And so I'm going to focus on that and probably still post in that group and keep it under the CG Talk, but I will not give it to CG Talk. They don't deserve it, and they won't get it from me. That's just it. If I can't be appreciated, the guy says stupid stuff like slaves are interns. Just very, very ignorant. And the moderator, like I say, I don't get into that, name calling and stuff. But, maybe the moderator is a little bit, worn out, after a while, you start just not giving a darn and so like that. And really, I try to be too much of a nice guy. And it's just sometimes you can't be friends with everybody. And I try to treat everybody nice, and all you do is get bit or just, and I don't mind still treating everybody nice, but, I need to kind of, be a little bit more judicial, So, and actually, it's a lot to that. So, I got Reg involved in that, I really appreciate having Reg is not my protege, or, you know what I mean? He's part of a group of users that learn, and so he's inspired, and I don't want to let him down. He really have been trying to, do things and come up. And so when somebody can grow, if you can just help one person sometimes, that's always worth it. And what can I say? And I have a great group of friends on Facebook. I want to support them, but I want to focus my efforts. I want to have it very, because I'm also chitting, chatting, and all that stuff. And sometimes, I need to be really focused on the work. So I'm going to try to focus on my work more. It doesn't mean that I'm taking anything away from them, So I'm still good with them, my Facebook group. And I know that they're a bunch of cool guys, and they know how to respect each other. And even when they do, flip off, they do it in a way that they know. It's just like, look, I'm just flipping off, all right? Let me flip off, It's not, to hurt or be mean-spirited or, to hurt anybody, or just mean, that just that bitter vibe. I can't take that, they're not trying to really, hurt somebody. I mean, regardless, I always, I still be doing my thing. I'm not sweating nobody, and I'm not sweating CG Talk. I'm really kind of glad that it happened. So, it's good. So I'll talk to you soon. That's 8 minutes. Bye.